Welcome to the first lecture of Photoshop for beginners from 0 to Pro. Please note that these lectures of Photoshop are only for beginners, not for the advanced users, because it is designed to facilitate the people who don't know how to use Adobe Photoshop. So in our very first lecture, we will start by the introduction of basic tools that we use in Adobe Photoshop. So start Photoshop. I'm using Photoshop CC. So in the main window, you can find a toolbar, layers panel, property bar, and some advanced properties of tools you have selected. So from the very beginning, we will start with the first tool. On each tool that you keep your mouse over, it will tell you about the name of the tool and the shortcut key that can be used to initiate that tool. For example, I'm on move tool, and to activate the move tool you can press the V key on your keyboard. Move tool, what is the function of move tool? Let me open a file. Open oh, okay. The move tool is basically used to move the objects, different objects. Sorry, let me unlock this one. Different objects, different layers on your screen. And for the next tool, it is a selection tool, or we can say it's a rectangle marquee tool. It is used to make selections to your layers or images. For example, if I want to make selection in rectangular shape, I can use this rectangle marquee tool. Please note that this is our first lecture and we will only have introduction of the tools. We will surely do the advanced techniques and usage of these tools in our upcoming lectures. So the second option is tool is the elliptical marquee tool. It comes handy when we want to make selection in a circular area like this one. If you want to make a selection in a circular form, I can use this tool. So the next tool is Lasso tool. It is also a type of selection tool, but it has more grip when it's come to selection. Unlike the marquee tool, it can give a selection like I'm selecting the Lasso tool and I can select freehandly whatever I want to like, and it will select the entire area that I have drawn on. But the second tool is the Polygonal Lasso tool. In Polygonal Lasso tool, whenever we click at any point, it snaps our cursor or the line to that very first point. For example, I will click here and it snap over here. Sorry. I will make a second point, third point. It is used for making sharp selection of the object. Let me finish it. Whenever you reach the very first point, you will notice a small circle with the tool. It means it's the starting and the finishing point. When you click on this point, it will make the selection. Our third tool, to deselect any selection, you can press the Command or D or Control D on your Windows PC. So the next tool in this option is Magnetic Lasso tool, which is a powerful selection tool. What you have to do is you only have to click on this object and just drag your mouse around the selection or edges that you want to select, and it will automatically snap it to the object. Let me draw it quickly. Again, when we reach the starting point, a circle appears with the tool. We have to click on this and its selection is made on our object or the layer. Command D, Control D. Next is quick selection tool. It is another type of selection tool which comes handy in many ways. Like, let me open another file. I have a picture of this guy or this hunk or whatever you want to say. So when I select the quick selection tool, I have to just drag on the objects or drag on the layer I want to make a selection on, and it will easily select all the area that I am selecting. Like, don't worry about the extra selection, we will handle it. Now the area is selected. You can move it, cut it, copy or paste the area. I'm going to cut it. The object is removed from this layer, and I can paste it on whatever layer I want to. Let me undo it. Control D to deselect the layer. Again, come back to the main layer. Like I am going to select this eagle again, and let's make a selection over here. Let's assume that we don't want to make the selection and this selection is happening here. We can undo the selection just by going to our desired selection tool. Pressing the Alt key will initiate the subtraction mode, and we can subtract any area that we want to subtract from our selection easily. This technique happens also with the lasso tools, but we are not going to dig in the details. We will cover this later. The next lecture in this option is magic wand tool. What does magic wand tool means? Magic wand tool means that if we want to select single color, it will select it automatically. Like when I press on the green color, it will select a selection of green color. Why it is selection this much selection or this minimum selection? Because the tolerance rate is 32. We'll have all this detail later. Let me just show you a quick demonstration of this tool. I am creating a new layer and putting it layer behind this one. Okay, let me unlock it. Okay, I am going to fill this layer with blue color. Now we cannot see the blue color here. The first thing we can do is that we can make a quick selection out of here, and we cut this option and delete it and then paste the main layer. But with the help of magic wand tool, we just click on the white color and delete that color. Sorry, I have to select this layer and delete, and you can see this one and this one also delete. Now all the white colors except these hands are removed from this image. So next tool is the crop tool. Crop tool is used to crop the images according to our size. Like I want to make this image look like this to the shoulder, and this one to the shoulder also. Make a tiny selection here. Okay, and I have to press enter, and this will crop my image. Let me undo it. And that's it for today's lecture. We will cover up the remaining tools in our next lecture. Thank you very much.